everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to learn how to convert a purchase into a fixed asset and apply the depreciation in Odoo 19 accounting module. So basically, this is a crucial concept in accounting, especially when you guys are dealing with asset like machinery, furniture, or equipment inside your company. Right. So in the previous video, we have already discussed about how to create a fixed asset, how to create a asset model, configure the correct option of that assets, and calculating the depreciation as well, right? But here in this video, I'm going to shortly give you a workflow of how to convert a purchased product in a earlier time, and you need to convert that into a fixed asset and calculate the depreciation value as well. So here in this video, I'm not going to give you every kind of configured option, but I'm going to give you the workflow. Okay, so here in my company, imagine that the scenario goes like this. Imagine in my company, I just created already an asset model, provided all the configured option and everything. If you guys have any confusion, go and check out our channel. I just give a proper detailed video about how to create all of them. Okay. So here the scenario comes like I just purchased a product in January. Okay, but I didn't even create a bill. So here I'm just going to create a bill for that particular product that I purchased on January. So here you need to understand that inside my company, I have a lot of vehicles. So I purchased a Swift from Maruti Suzuki company to my company. Okay, I purchased that. Okay, so let me give a vendor name. So from the ready-made itself, I just purchased this card. Okay. So here you can provide the bill date. So let me provide the bill date as January 1st. I told you that, right? From the January 1st, on the January 1st, I just purchased this particular product from the ready mats, and I want to provide the label, which is actually Swift. And I want to provide this from Maruti Suzuki. So once I am done with that, now here this is the important part comes. So here it is actually showing the default account, which is an expense account. Okay, if we are purchasing anything from our vendor, it is actually giving you a ledger which is called expense account under your account settings. But if you're just going to purchase any kind of fixed asset inside your company, what you should do that you should give the proper fixed asset account that was just created. So here in my Odoo accounting module, I've already created a fixed asset account or the ledger for the vehicles. Okay, so the vehicle is my asset model, so that's why I just created the account such as like this. So if you are not aware about that, just go for the fixed asset from the chart of accounts, and you can duplicate it with the fixed asset. What is the model of the name of the model as well, and you can provide that kind of account name, and you can choose that account as the under your purchase bill. Okay, while you're going to purchase any kind of fixed asset as well. So the quantity is 1, and I'm going to provide the price. It is actually $50,000. Okay, so once I'm done with it, now you can see the amount is there as well. So once we are done with all of the things, you can provide the bill reference and you can provide the purchase document as well. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to confirm this one. And after onwards, you can see that I just confirmed this bill, but I didn't pay this. Okay. So moving on to the reporting session, under the reporting, if you are just moving on to the trial balance itself, there you can see the account that we have created, right? This is the fixed asset for the vehicle asset model. And there you can see the balance is actually showing as 40,000 rupees. And there we have everything, but we didn't even understand where just debit and credited. There we didn't have anything to depict and credit, right? So once you're done with that, this is the reporting shows inside the trial balance. Once we are done with that, we need to provide this as an asset in this month. So this is actually what April. So here I'm going to provide, not provide, I'm just going to convert that purchased product into an asset model. So for that kind of purpose, I'm moving on to the accounting session. Under the accounting, you can see the assets. Moving on to there we have an ongoing asset, and let me click on the new button. And now under the asset name, you need to provide which is the model. Okay. Or which is the product that we have purchased. So here I'm just going to provide this as what we purchased a Swift from Maruti. Once I'm done with that, I'm just closing this bracket. And there we have the asset form. So under the asset form, now you can see we need to provide the original value, the acquisition date is there, but we didn't even provide the asset model, asset group. We only provided the asset name. Okay. So before fill out all of this option, this is actually not filled, right? You need to manually fill up. But before that, you can move on to the bill section and you can add a line which we have purchased. Okay. So I'm just going to search for the thing that we have just created as a bill. I'm just going to select it. Once I'm selecting it and moving on to the asset model itself, now you can, asset itself, you can see that under the asset value section, the original value is not defaultly, it's auto-populated by once we are just giving the bill details under the tab. Okay, now you can see the acquisition date is starting from the January 1st. The original value is $15,000 and we didn't even know about the asset model. So if you just created the asset model inside your accounting module of Odoo, you can simply provide that particular asset. So the asset model is a vehicle. Under the asset model, we have the asset name, which is Swift Maruti Suzuki. Okay, and there you can see the asset group. If you have any kind of asset group, you can also provide that. And this is the current value, and this is the book, not depreciable value. We don't have anything. This is the booked value, which is 50,000. And once you're just providing the proper asset model, now you can see under the accounting section, there we have the depreciation account, expense account on journals as well. Okay, so there we have the method which we chosen as the straight line method, and there we have everything. So once you're done with all such kind of things, we are just going to convert this particular purchased product into an asset, which is a depreciable asset inside our company. For that kind of purpose, I'm just going to confirm this. After confirming it, we have a depreciation model, or you can either compute the depreciation as well. If you are just moving on to the depreciation mode itself, sorry, should we move to okay, let me cancel the asset and set it to the draft, because we need to compute the depreciation. Before computing the depreciation, we can see something like that, but after confirming itself, we just computing all the depreciation, and under the depreciation board you can find some of the things. Okay, let me compute the depreciation. After onwards, let me move on to the depreciation board. There you can see from there onwards we have everything. So it is based on what it is. The duration is based on the 5 years. Now you can see for each of the years, this is the straight line method. Moving on to the depreciation board, there you can see for each of the month depreciation value. So for all of the month, it is deducting as $1,000. Now you can see what is the amount as well. Okay. So from there onwards, you can find what are the things that we have applied, and this is the depreciation. This is the cumulative depreciation. For each of the year, it is actually increasing, right? And there we have the depreciable value as well. Okay. So now you can see each and every kind of things from here itself. And after onwards, you can confirm this. If I'm just confirming it, you can save this as a model as well. Okay, let me save this as a model. Sorry, not a model. We don't want to create this as a model. And if you want to modify any kind of depreciation from here itself, you're just going to do that as well. So that's how simply you can convert a purchased product into a fixed asset and calculating the depreciation value inside your company with the proper accounting details. Okay, so I hope you all understood this video. So if you guys are actually purchasing any of the product, and after some time or some months, if you want to create this as an asset model, or if you want to choose this as an fixed asset, and then providing each of the depreciation value for this product, you can simply do this through this workflow. Okay, so I hope you all understood. If you like this video, please do subscribe, share with your friends. I'll be back with another tutorial from the accounting module. Till that, bye bye.